Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are a K-1 visa holder and you are planning to marry your US citizen fiancé, then today's video is for you. Just a disclaimer, I am not an immigration expert and all information shared in this content is based on informational purposes only and it is not intended as professional advice. Please consult a qualified professional. So in this video, we are going to walk you through the step-by-step process of applying for a marriage license as a K-1 visa holder in the United States. So let's get started. First, let us briefly talk about the K-1 visa process. So these are the following step-by-step process that we've been through. Number one is when we applied for the petition, and then we applied for the visa application, and then you travel to the United States and getting inspected at a port of entry. And then the next part would be is to get married. Please take note, guys, that you must get married within 90 days of entering the US on the K-1 visa. That's where applying for marriage license comes in. Just a reminder that the marriage license requirements can vary from state to state. So it is important to check the specific requirements in the state where you plan to marry. I'm going to be giving you some common requirements in applying for marriage license. So in our case, we applied for marriage license in the state of Florida. Number one is to provide proof of identification. For non-US citizens, you will be asked to provide a valid passport, a state ID, or a valid driver's license and your social security number. For the US citizen fiancé, they will be asked to provide a driver's license or a passport and a social security number. Please also take note, guys, that a proof of dissolution of previous marriages, if applicable to you, can be asked from the county or clerk's office, okay? Next is you can visit the local country office. So please take note that both partners must typically be present at the county clerk's office to apply for your marriage license. So as soon as you get to the county clerk's office, you will be asked to fill out the marriage license application form and provide your requirements. Next would be is to pay the marriage license fee. So at this point, you will need to pay the marriage license fee. The cost can vary, but it's typically between $40 to $100, depending on where you are. Make sure to bring enough cash or a credit card to cover the fee. In Florida state, guys, or in the county clerk's office, marriage license fees can be reduced if the couple completed a licensed Florida premarital course. Number 4 is to complete the Florida premarital course. So there is a 3-day waiting period after the issuance of the license before you can get married. So in Florida state, if you completed or if you provided a completed Florida premarital course, in this case, the waiting period, the 3-day waiting period is waived. It means to say that once you receive your marriage license, you can get married right away. Now let's talk about the Florida marriage license validity. So some states have a waiting period, like what I mentioned, between applying for the marriage license and when it can be used. So in other states, you can marry immediately after receiving the license. So the marriage license is valid for 60 days, or maybe depending on the state, so you have to check. And you must perform the civil or the ceremony of marriage before the 60 days, before the expiration of your marriage license. In Florida state, you can get married in any county in Florida, regardless of where you obtained your marriage license. Now, let's talk about the marriage ceremony. So you can visit this website, stateofflorida.com. You'll be able to see the court's office and where you're going to get married. So you'll be able to see the application, including the preparation, the oath, the recording of your marriage, and how you can get or obtain a copy or a certified copy of your marriage license. You will also be able to identify or review the additional requirements that they need, including how is the performing or the wedding ceremony and how you can schedule that. After receiving the license or the marriage license, you can get married. This can happen at a religious ceremony or a civil ceremony or in any place that allows marriages, depending on your personal preference and state laws. Make sure also, guys, that the marriage is officiated by a legal officiant, such as a judge, religious leader, or a licensed officiant. All right, now recording of your marriage license. So after the ceremony is performed, the marriage license must be sent or brought back to the clerk's office. Usually that is done by the person who performed the ceremony. Or, like what we did is, we brought the marriage license to the clerk's office and we'll be able to, in that way, we'll be able to obtain a certified copy of a marriage license immediately. So it will then be recorded in the country official records, and like what I mentioned, if the person who officiated your wedding ceremony returned the marriage license to the clerk's office, so the couple or the newly married couple will receive the official copy through mail.
For today, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to answer all of your comments. Hit the notification bell to keep you updated. You can also reach me and follow me in my Facebook page on the screen. Once again, thank you so much and may you have a wonderful weekend. Bye!